You may not think insulation can be used for anything more than comfort and saving you money. It actually, I understand, it can be used to help soundproof a house in some instances. So I've asked Adam Greer from the Wise Attic to join me to discuss this. So questions come in to the show. Can insulation help with sound?
Yeah, that's a great question, and in fact, it can. Not every situation we want to talk about. Live in an apartment, a condo, a neighbor plays out with it. Just can't we can't retrofit that in a level that would ever make sense. But I do have a great story. A house on 1463. I've got all kinds of construction. If anyone's been down that road in the last year or two, it is traffic and noise. It's just crazy. A friend of mine's got a house that is now getting closer and closer to the road as they go wider and wider. And so the tenants in there were like, this is so loud. And so we went in there and added 12 inches. So I brought it to like 20 inches, I think it was, if I remember right. For the sole purpose, yes, it created an efficient home,
Yeah.
but they weren't really inefficient with this noise level because that is a echo chamber. And
Mhm.
he has a fence line that's tall enough that he's trying to create that sound barrier, but your roof is above that fence line. And so all the noise was definitely coming into the sound box and then being amplified into the house. And the first, I think it was 2 days, the tenants started cannot believe the difference because that noise, it's a horrible traffic mess. But you won't hear anymore. It was just not because the fence is high enough to deal with windows and they put new windows in. The fence was creating that lock up here. It was just on full tech, the sound was hitting it. So yeah, there's definitely times where it's very appropriate to deal with the sound, and and you get the double benefit. You have to deal with your installation efficiency. You're going to get the benefit of controlling the sound in your home. I think you mentioned how much choir changed major arts, right?
Yeah.
But you live in a beautiful country that doesn't have a lot of noise except just the natural sounds. It will dampen the noise for sure.
Yeah, I've got a rooster that makes a lot of noise, so it's very difficult to, to have it. Not only is it great in the attic, some people will put it in, more in their exterior walls. Some people put it in their interior walls as
Yeah.
well to make the house quieter. As a matter of fact, many rooms in my home have insulation in it, and it makes the house quieter. I mean, picture this. If you just had insulation, which would be messy, blown into your living room and your bedroom and your kitchen, just walking through the house would be quieter because what
Oh,
happens? The sound is absorbed. You talk about the sponge, right? It goes into it like a shock absorber instead of bouncing off it like tile. Like
yeah.
tile's the worst.
We'll go into a recording room, recording studio. They've got all the treatment on the walls, foam treatments and material for that sole purpose to let the sound it sounds better. Ambience for the sound keeps all the outside noise while you're recording outside.
Yep.
That's the same principle. You don't want to come into a completely empty home with no furniture, no rug, and trying to record a radio show. You
Mm-mm.
can hear all kinds of noise.
Echo.
Put a rug in, put things on the wall. It creates sound buffers. That's what insulation does.
Absolutely.
And insulating garage door. People don't realize how much we can insulate garage doors as well. It changes the sound that's coming into your garage. People don't realize how much sound really comes into your house from your garage if the garage is in the front of the house. It's huge. So if it's attached to your house and it's in the front of your house, put an insulated garage door on. That'll kill some of the sound as well.
I agree. I happen to have an insulated garage door. I've got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder who did those.
A real good guy. Speaking of good guys, thank you very much, Adam. I appreciate your time today.
You got it. Thank you.